How about now? Test it. Yeah, there we go. I think it's back. Everyone hear me? For some reason it had reset, so it didn't want to use the new shiny microphone. So, welcome. And that's how you fix a live stream. So, yes, been struggling today with the heat. We did have a camera issue today as well. The big camera cut out while I was doing a video. I'm just hoping the heat on it isn't too much today. It should be alright. So, who have we got? We've got Egan. Hello, mate. Will. Caravan. Will again. Hello. Hello, Tomo. Smart ass. So, tonight we've got I need to sort a giveaway out because I haven't sorted a giveaway out yet. So I've still got my giveaway box. And hi, Craig. Also, none of the prizes from Monday and Tuesday have gone out yet because I noticed that by the time we get to tomorrow, if we're doing prizes, then half of you will have probably won something else by then. So we're just going to do them all on a Friday from now on. I looked at how many times I'd sent stuff out to the same person, so everything goes on a Friday. So we've got the usual stream giveaway tonight, which is at 8:30, but we're going to have a subscriber only one at 8 o'clock for a little warm up. So let me have a look at some cards. Yeah, I'll have one each of them. One each of them. And we are definitely running low, if not run out of multiple lots of the big Legion cards, so we'll probably be very X-Wing orientated today. The painting isn't, but the prizing is. That's for the next one. So 1, 2, I've got a third one of them. So subscribers metal card. Yeah. Yeah, it's nothing. Basically, it was one of a lad in America had basically seen that their Barnes and Noble store had decided to put everything on special offer, but when my mate had a quick look at what was on special offer, it was basically the stuff that we had on offer to us a couple of months back. It just looked as though it was a bit of the usual Barnes and Noble. We're getting rid of some stock. It's sat around for a while. Let's get some new stuff. Hello, Martin. So, subscribers. Everything's hiding. I knew I had more stuffs. Metals to go into the metal tin part. So you get the choice again of them two. So good evening, everyone. Again, we're doing our usual giveaway and a little bit of a bonus giveaway as well. So today's giveaways are going to be our subscriber giveaway. That's not everything. At 8 o'clock. It's only going to be a 10-15 minute one. is going to be for some painting gear. So what we are giving away is, thanks to the kind donation from Da Vinci brushes. Oh, I should go to the painting one. We have a set of Da Vinci's paintbrushes. These are a full set of Kalinskis. Hi, Tom Walker. Who else have we got? Yes, definitely looking forward to ARC Troopers. They are sounding fantastic. Can't wait to paint some as well. So yes, part of the giveaway is going to be, well, the subscriber giveaway at 8 is going to be a set of Kalinsky Da Vinci brushes. Evening and matey. 2 of our chili red pot holders. And, because I keep telling everyone how good it is, I'm going to give some of it away. I'm going to give some of our airbrush medium away. Or Army Painters airbrush medium away. So that's going to be a giveaway at 8 o'clock for subscribers only. I will put them in a special place. That's not the one I want for tonight. Down there. So tonight's 8:30 giveaway, the usual one is going to be, anyone can enter this and you're going to get a Skull Squadron pilot, Iden Verso. They are both the original quick build cards from the early kits, so we've got a couple of them in there. We've got K's, a pair of Aether Sprite upgrade cards. So there's calibrated laser targeting and the Delta card, and a Stormtrooper upgrade with a DLT-19X sniper upgrade card, or the DH-447 card. So usual thing, 100 Imperial credits per one of them. Per ticket, sorry, not per one of them. Per entry to get one of them. And I will have some bags around here to put them all in. I'll just need 3 of these. If you're a subscriber, to go with the nice Aether Sprite upgrade cards, we will give you one of K's shiny metal Obi-Wan cards. They are all metal, they're beautifully printed. So if you're a subscriber, I'll throw you one of them in as a bonus if you win one of our prize packs tonight. And if you donated at least £5 tonight, we will give you the option of Upside Down Midnight or ZZ, and these are the full fat acrylics from Fully Modded. I know a few people have already had these. They are absolutely class. Any of the metal cards or these cards are available over on K's website with 10% off if you use Friends of ProTech, or you can win them. So that's how it works. The links to the donations are down below. Tickets for both are going to be 100 each, and they are all ones. So the subscriber ones are anything up to 100 entries, and the usual ones 10. The usual one, subscribers will get their bonus ticket as well. So For the paint bench tonight, we've got a couple of bits. We did another one of the buildings. So if Snowy's about, that's the one that I've done for you, mate, to get some test painting done on them. That's the one. I'm going to have to write down all of these, Foxy, because I keep forgetting them. So that's just in grey filament, unprimed, and that's primed. So I'm going to try and get some paint onto that today. Also, part of today, I'm going to do scenery today. It's going to be scenery for... we're going to be using this dual-purposed, and we're also going to be using one of the power plants from Micro Arts. So... this is a Kickstarter that we did a test of. They sent us a test file, so we're looking good. It looks as though we could probably jump on board with these guys. They're pretty nice. But Micro Arts have also sent us some... it just looks like blown foam. So I will actually open this now. This is one of their generators. They're round, I think these are about 20 euros for two, something like that. But they are very lightweight, and they feel very... so very strong sort of thing. So what I want to do is get some primer onto this one, and then the colours on it, some people have shown them that they've just done them like that, left them like that, because there's shading where the ink's slightly lighter to the edges. So I'm going to give that one a go as well tonight. They do other ones as well. We've got another one, and I'm going to do a bit of a video on this one, and this is like tower building and infinity type building, but I want to try a white on this, so I'm wanting it to do a whole white building. No idea why. So this one needs to be silver. That one already is silver. I think I'll use our Miniature. That one. So I'll probably use that to give it a go. And give that a shake and find my airline. I think I'll go for the big one. And give it a quick clean while I'm here. So when I get round to running the giveaways, what I'm going to do is I'll have a look through everyone's postings on Discord, because there's still a few there that I haven't not managed to post yet. So are you ready for this? I'm going to do technology. So within our Discord there is a gallery section, and people have been putting stuff up in there, and we'll get to share them. What I'll do is, as I say, at 8 o'clock when I run the first giveaway, I'll have a quick flick over to that and see what people have been painting. I know Snowy's just done his Mythos and it's fantastic. So, give this a good shake. This is Steinel Res. I can never say that. Steinel Res, but it's Badger's own spray primers. And this is the coloured one. I know I have the black, grey and white in decanted smaller bottles. So let's see how this goes. I am going to do this facing away from the desk, so I don't cover the desk in. And he spills the paint. But I couldn't do that again if I tried. So it's gone on pretty nicely. It's also the first time that I've coated this foam, so I don't know what it does, how it acts. I'm just spraying it as if it was a normal piece of scenery, so far seems alright. Can you actually? You can't see it. It's disappeared. Is it appearing as I spray it from being green? So let's see just a little bit where my hand is. Thank you for the like, Matt. Much appreciated. So I'm going to let that bit dry so I've got somewhere else to hold. What I'm going to do in the meantime is, with the silver in, just a couple of bits on this to highlight some of the... Hello, Vand! Yeah, the silver is making it appear from nowhere. How are you this evening? So I'm just literally just hitting a couple of the panels to get good. Still a horrible warmth out there that needs to disappear, but other than that, seems to be good. The windows, the hatches, see some different patchiness of colour on panel. That's the lines, they'll get darkened, they'll get lightened. That panel. So I'm going to do a darker colour over some of it. So yeah, they're just foam. Hi, Cat. So as you can see there, It is just it just looks like the styrene blocks that we cut up and do stuff like that. I say they have them on their website. They do sell really well. The couple of times I've been over, because I wanted a couple for Infinity, they've actually sold out of the ones that I've already got one or two of. And I was like, oh. So this is just acrylic primer. Water based. I don't know how spray can primer would go through it, Matt. It could do the same as other primers. I don't know. I'd probably have to check with them. Sorry, it could do the same as other foam. I'm not too sure. Didn't even think of that, to be honest. Thank you, Matt. There you go. So we should be safe. So that's it. From what I can tell, pretty much sprayed up. And I'm just using what's left in the brush to seal the bottom of the other piece. Not doing any details, it is just to seal it. As you can see that. Ooh. So I didn't realise you had a Twitch, so switched to here from Facebook. Ah, cool. Yep, definitely got Twitch. It all of the giveaways and everything run through Twitch. It just makes it a lot easier. But they've just started allowing us to stream to other formats. So we've got Facebook and YouTube running now. Let's clean my airbrush. We're done. So yeah, when I'm doing styrofoam scenery anyway, I tend to use the airbrush rather than a normal rattle can primer. I just remembered I'll put that on the thing so I can pick it up. You know what? I've got nowhere to put this one. You can go there for now. Right in front of the fan, and that'll dry off nicely. So, I've got thinners on it. So yes, back. Oh, silver thumb. I'm going with doing a bit of. I was going to leave it silver and just do different patches of silver and stuff like that, but I'm going to dirty it up and put some colour down onto it as well. Where's the colours? What colour could we have? Like a creamy colour, I think. So it's you want everything in Tesseract green. What? No. It's hard to decide. so many colours to choose from. Red, put it cyberpunky. Yeah, I thought Space Station Grey, but I wanted something a bit lively. Let me have a look at something. Let's experiment with a bit of gory red. So the great thing about playing around with scenery is there's always a big bit on the bottom that you can stick paints on and see what it looks like. Yeah, I'm thinking the idea I had was a bit more like cyberpunk. So from a I'm gonna try the red. What's the worst that can happen? Big brush. So what I'm planning is red, then rusting it up. Yeah, I'm considering neon colours. Snowy. Tomo, not Snowy. Have some better glasses on. The silver's still coming through, which is really nice. I don't know if you can see that. Trying to keep that line in the centre, the silver line. I think, as the old saying goes, 2 light coats is going to be the one. It's an airbrush paint anyway, and I've thinned it, so it is going to take a couple of coats. That's not a problem. The idea about it being slightly transparent as well, it'll give the warm look. It's easy enough just to do a plain red panel sort of thing. But if I get the silvers coming through, it'll also look like it's metal painted. Make an Iron Man. Yeah, don't mention him 3 times or he will appear. Trying to keep the lines as neat as possible on that silver. There we go. Same deal, try and keep the window frames pretty clear. This feels like it'll rust up really easy as well. Just with the, I know it's the lines from the printer, but they give a texture to it that I think it's just going to take nicely to the rust effect. Good evening, Steve. So it practically goes clear, and it is like a burgundy red. It's Vallejo's gory. It is quite gory, but I think it's not bright red, so it's not causing too much of a glare, and it is a bit, comes across as like a painted red building. Tomo finding all the buttons. That is our Twitter page. You can follow it and it'll give you reminders that we're live and stuff like that. I said this is just scenery, so it's not as if it's like every detail, and you'll see some of the, once we get to the rusting effects, you'll see that the rusting effects do cover a lot of the red, and the things like little mistakes that you made, you can just cover it with a blotch of rust. It's not too much of an issue. So using the brushes that we another brush set that we're giving away today, they are Da Vinci brushes. They're a lot easier to use than the big brush, but that's not what they're designed for. Some more red. I say it's going. I'm putting it on. Excuse me, putting it on really thin anyway, so it spreads out and it gives the red effect. But with it being quite thin, we are getting seepage, but it's crawling under the crawling under some of the pipework. See from that side, you're getting it to dry, and a second coat's gonna really tie it in. Yeah. So windows at this side. The print actually came out really well on this. We're looking forward to getting some more of the designs. If anyone wants any of it, when it does come out, we're hoping to be a licensed vendor to sell it as well. So there's going to be plenty of it about. We'll definitely be selling it. Kickstarter permitting, of course. It's got to. I think it was funded, and I think they were just about to hit the last stretch goal as well. If Snowy was telling me right. Good evening, Doom Fairies. In between that. You could possibly try to airbrush this on, but I think by the time you got through the bits and pieces and then had to clean it all up and add the silvers, I think the red might have been the easier colour to apply afterwards. Especially because it's going over the silver really nice and giving a really nice... It doesn't look new paint job. It looks like it's been out here for a while. Maybe it's an intergalactic mining settlement. Very Firefly-esque. It's an interesting red, especially over the silver. Ooh. Especially over the silver. That went a bit too close. Excuse me. So we did some rusting effects and stuff like that on the last one. The last piece of scenery that we did. Was it the scenery? It was the tank for... yeah, not Marvel, the other game. Fallout. Modern Warfare. Yeah, Wasteland Warfare, not Modern Warfare. And that's that came out really well. But we're going to try something different this time. Rather than mixing our own stuff, I'm just going to use pre-mixed some stuff by GW. I'm going to actually, if that silver piece has dried, I'm going to use it on that. again, I'm going for a very, very rundown, rusted, as if the settlement's been here for a while and it's been open to the elements. And, oops. There we go. So I need to get down that edge. And let's do the door. There we go. So nozzle, a quick bit across there. You don't have to be so accurate with scenery. You can go quite quickly through it and get the colours where you need them. But that being said, there is some bits that you just need to go to a smaller brush. I think we've got the majority of that. Big one of these. So this is the size 2. And I just these really nice brushes. I'm hoping Foxy is going to come and pick his up soon and give us a general review and see what he thinks of them. Opti House Prime. Could have put some blue on for you. There you go. So. That has a bit of drying to do. This is still a bit damp. So that's how it's come out. So the first thing I want to do is I do want it as I said, it's in keeping. I want to do a bit like a derelict, like a rundown shantytown type mining town type thing. So I've decanted some of this into a bottle. This is Citadel's Typhus Corrosion, and it is pretty good. I've been using it on tracks for the last couple of weeks, and it just looks like brown paint, but it's got grit in and stuff like that, so I need an old brush. Old. Yep, I'm going to use one of my old model painter dry brushes, and because I'm only doing it around some of the metal and around the bottom bits, I don't need too much. it is a lot of typhus corrosion, and wait till you see it go onto here. So putting it about an inch up. And you don't need to be clean with it. It's mud, it's rust, it's old, it's going to get everywhere. Right, there is still some of the recesses that have silver in, which is going to spread that into the typhus, which might actually come out quite nice. So as I say, I've gone on really, this is the one that's got the thick layer on. Oh, there's none left on the palette. So all of the vents are going to be rusty as well, I think. This looks horrific at this point, probably because it is, but when it all starts to tie in, it does look a lot nicer. So I'm also going to do the same, so I need a bit more. I'm going to do it to the bottom of this, just not as far up. Let me swap places. You can go over there, mister. So with this, that door's I've got anything on. I'm just getting it. Again, it's metal work, so it's a metal container, so the rust is going to be just working its way up from the floor, so there's always going to be, so a lot of the pipes are going to get a lot more on, but I just don't want to do it with this brush because this puts a whole load on there. So this is going to be pretty much covered in rust once I get through it. Get all the edges done. So the door, because it moves backwards and forwards, I'm seeing that as not being rusty, so I'll keep the rust off that. I'll just clean that. Technically you should clean that brush in a totally different pot, because it's got bits in and that's going to get into your brushes, but as we're only doing scenery tonight, I'll just use that normal pot. You can stay in there for a bit. So a smaller one. So I'm going to use one of my old German Kalinskis to just muddy up, as it were. I need some more. Thank you for the donation, Steve. Much appreciated. So tonight we have 2 giveaways running. We've got one at 8 o'clock, which is 10 minutes away. Basically, that's a subscriber one, and a couple of bits of subscriber giveaway stuff. And then the full-blown one at 5:30. with the cards and stuff that I showed you earlier. So there's there's a set of rules there for how our giveaways work. So what we have at the moment is a 3-tiered system. The pack of cards that we're giving away, which has X-Wing and Legion cards in, basically that is available to anyone that's a follower. So all you have to do is follow. Then on top of that, if you manage to win one of the prizes and you have subbed, there is one of Kay's amazing metal cards as a bonus. And then after that, if you have made a subscription tonight, like Steve just did, of a £5 at least, then you will also get the choice of one of Kay's thick acrylic cards. We've got 2 to choose from today. It's Azizi and Midnight. So you get the choice of which one of them that you want. I don't know why I've just done that so accurate. It's rust again. So it's going to bleed over onto other stuff. So that's more realistically. There you go. And the pipes. A little bit of rust. Round, it's fine. The door's fine. Gonna do the vent on the top. The whole panel's gonna be. There we go. And just a couple of bits of splodge. The official term of splodging. There you go. And there we have it. I just need that to dry now. That's not finished, nowhere near what it is. Yes, it's at least 1,000,001 degrees in here. As that dries, it's strange because that silver is still not dry. I say it's about 1,000,000 degrees in here. So, next thing, one of my favourite tricks is airbrush. And I can do this while it's still drying, wet, whatever. And, ooh, actually running low on it. It looks hot, it is hot, it's very, 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 very hot. With the bin, FFG stuff, all done. Let's have a look if we've got some brown. It's brown paint. So, bit of Reichland, I think. So I've got Nullin and Reichland. I'm more inclined to look for some more Nullin actually. Gloss, 25%. Needs to be stronger than 25%. Agrax. Agrax will work. So I'll do Agrax first. Yeah, I think that's what it's doing here. I think we're having humidity issues. I had it earlier. Paint wasn't. It just wasn't acting right. So what I've got is some Agrax. This will tell me if we've got humidity issues, because as soon as I start spraying it on, it should practically go on dry, like a haze. So if it doesn't, I can see stuff getting thrown out the back for tonight, and looking for a game to play. So, turn the jet down. Let me find a finger hole. So what I'm going to do is, just with the Agrax, in a second when I've got some proper glasses on, is hit up the rusty areas. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Thing is, it's a different type of inking effect. It should go dry. It isn't. So on this, where the door is, I definitely want the bottom part of the door brown. Now it is working. Because even though it's a moving part, it will still get muck and stained. It just won't have the rust that other places have. So round where there is the rust, again, just with the Agrax, you're just staining the red and the metallics. Doesn't have to be neat, doesn't have to be accurate, because rust doesn't go exactly where everyone wants it to do, or not want it to. So, same with this, but a bit further back. I think this is where it's going to show up the worst. If it does start to cause problems. So it is working alright. You can see the two-tone shift. Now I'm going to try and take this all the way up very carefully. So it's the whole colour. I do want to dry brush some more silver back into it, but we're getting an overall colour. So what I'm trying to get for now is everything except for the propellers. So what I want for the centre is black, so nulling. Hope this is going to work. And I'm hoping with a bit of the humidity kicking about. Yeah. So again, that will... It's getting there. So what we have there is it's spread out, and hopefully it'll stay right just towards the edges of everything. So you'll get a nice pattern on it. Happy little accident. So I've got 3 vents. Oh, I need to turn that down. Thank you for the follow, Kinga. I didn't see that come through. I know we were talking, but I didn't see the follow. Sorry. So a little bit into each one of them. And again, that needs to dry. That could be interesting. So, the painting subscription, sorry, the Subzoni painting competition. So, if you are a subscriber, I'm about to put a quick raffle up. It's dry-ish, yeah, mate. It's not doing too bad. So, the 15-minute raffle is going to go live 90 seconds now, and that will be Alistair. It is it's like a power station vent shaft piece of scenery for games like Legion. Could be used under the 40k if you wanted and stuff like that. It is a piece by Micro Art Studios from their Legion range. So it's it's this big bit here, and then these are little buildings from another company that we're trying and see what it comes like. So the giveaway, he says, looking for it. The first giveaway, as I said, it's a painting giveaway to the followers. Basically, we are giving away a set of Da Vinci Kolonsky paintbrushes. They're a really nice set. These were donated to us by the guys at Da Vinci. So we've got a couple of other sets that we have we are testing. I've been using one of them tonight. Really good quality brushes. There is a pair of the Protect Chili Red limited edition pot holders, as you can see. We use them quite a bit. I've only got the green ones. I don't even have the limited edition ones yet. And because I rant about it so much, we are giving away, not that I need it at the moment for this, the pack will also come with a airbrush medium bottle, so someone else can see how good they are. No, there's people picking it up, but I'd like to see other people using it. So tickets are this is the weekly subscriber giveaway. It's open to subscribers and moderators only. It is 15 minutes. It's a weekly prize that we're going to start doing. Ticket costs are 50 each. You can buy 10. I think 10's only fair. So 10 tickets per user. And we will, as they say, it is down to luck. Didn't see that before. Save that. And your 15 minutes starts now. So, as we're waiting for these to dry, and I don't think they're going to dry where they're sat, so I'm going to sit them in front of the fan. Yeah, about that. What I'm going to do is go to the quick overview of... you forgot the space, Snowy. How are you meant to pick up? That's the one. Another. So, back to the chatting. Let's find where we're up to. I think Kate just put that one in. We have Mark. Mr. Fairbrother has given us this to have a look at. Image. Is it image? Oh, that's definitely not image. Discord. So, Mark has been painting Indominus. He's been putting a couple of bits and pieces up here and there. And this is his chaplain. I do like the half and half. You got there in the end, mate. Half and half. Like Cyberhead on them are absolutely amazing. So yeah, that's... Even in the short time I've known Mark, his painting has come on massively. And then Andy Fern has been doing some Legion. So, terrorists in blue camo. Thank you, Doom Fairy. Kinga, there's a couple of ways that you can generate the points. The points are from viewing. You get 5 points, something like 5 points every 5 minutes for viewing. You can also subscribe. Every month from the subscription you should be also awarded 500 points. And basically a bit like that. The points are also from donations. If you make a donation like up there Doom Fairies just did, you get 500 points for a £5 donation. Yeah, they're just no, they're not channel points. They are run through Streamlabs. Channel points is something different. These are slightly different. The channel points we can use to in the chat at the bottom. These, if you want to check how many you've got, you type exclamation point, and it's a system run by Streamlabs. Ooh, look at all them. Do I enter? So yeah, there's various ways. The channel points allow you to shout and stuff like that, unlock emotes every now and again. Open emote, pick a unlock a random one. That might be a question for Foxy, because the only thing I ever use it for was upsetting Martin and shouting things like that. So you get a highlighted. So, yes, these are by Andy. He sent them in a couple of days ago. Outraged Bob has sent us these. I will use the names that you have provided in our Twitch channel. You've been watching a lot then. If you can figure how to unlock stuff, that'd be great. I've never got round to it. So this was an Outrider variant that we printed for Outraged Bob. And he's been painting it up. Yeah. This was when we were doing it on it was an FDM printer, so it was like the same stuff that we do these sort of things with. So it's yeah, it came out really good quality. You can still see the lines in it, but if you paint it to a certain degree, you can actually get rid of them. And then K's fully painted Necron Army. And Mr. Ash Eden has been painting a Wookiee. It took him nearly 6 years to paint the Wookiee, but he's painting a Wookiee. He's had this a while, but yeah. He has been painting a Wookiee. Only 3 lights in there. I do like the shield. I don't know, you can't see that as clearly as the shield. Looks class on it. If you want to see these in a better light, then they're all over on our Discord gallery, so people can go to there. If anyone in the chat's got something to show, it's another one by Mark. And then the back of the one by Mark. Yeah, it's a really cool system, King. The way we do it is, or the way I have been doing it is, we've got a goal up here. There it is. Once we reach that goal, I can then cover the months. Basically, we've got certain costs for the software and stuff like that. And then on top of that, I buy a lot of promos to give away on the stream. I've had a couple of bumper windfalls thanks to people like Kay who have been uber generous. So we have a little stockpile of promos that we dip into. So that's our promo stock. But when you see the packs that we give away, this disappears quite quickly if I don't keep on top of it. So that all of the money from the goals and stuff like that go into doing the stream, literally keeping the lights on, any equipment we need. One of the big ones was getting the power supply for the camera so it didn't overheat as much. Just stuff like that, but mainly to get you guys bits to give away. We do get donations. DaVinci have been great. They've sent us a couple of bits. We've got some buildings that I want to give away once they're done. Ooh, Tom, Yes, I think if we can get some of the Tesseract down, Tom. As Tomo really likes it. Thank you for the tip, Ulfric. It is, and it keeps us going. I have the business. I have the shop behind me. You will hear me say, "Oh, we sell this. Go to ProTech," and as if by magic, Foxy would be amazing. And because I can't remember the thing, it'll pop up and it'll say our shop link. Most of the stuff that we use, we tend to stock. Things like our 3D printed things that we give away now and again. That's how I make my money as a living. The stream is just yay. So Army Painter stuff all available over at ProTech Models. So yes, that's the business side of things. The stream is my no, we haven't got that one, Tomo. So that's my outlet, so I get to talk to people. It came from being part of the coronavirus. I was going out of my mind. It's Monpot. Oh, there you go. Monster Apocalypse. Oh, new ones. So, as I was saying, once we hit the £100, which is enough then for me to go, right, we've got enough to do bits and pieces, I then start dropping in mini runs. So, like a 30 or a £40 mini goal. Yeah, I've just seen. I didn't know. I noticed. We would throw in a set of X-Wing regional dice and just go, right, once we hit £40, that's the prize. And maybe there's a couple of cards to go with it. Again, some of these are donations. We had a set of the target locks from Nationals given to us to do a giveaway with. Dead Stee gave us a load of amazing figures to do a giveaway or to sell, and then the company went bankrupt or the game went dead, and yeah, that's but the giveaways can be anything that we can find, sort of thing. If I find a bargain, you're getting it as a giveaway. So someone has been painting some Mythos. Mr. Snowden. These are, I've got to give this a bit of a bigger picture. So, as I was saying about the yeah, we're hoping to get some more stock in the next couple of days, Tomo, for all the stuff that we're missing. So these are the cryo somethings from Mythos. Now, we've all just started down the route of Mythos. I've just put mine away. I've been painting a bit of it on live stream. I've got 4 unpainted ones here. Snowy's showing us all up. Has all of his painted and ready to go for when we go to Gotham. We do the... That's it, Custo's Crypto. Oh no, Custo's Cryo somethings. I can't remember what they're called. But yes, we do have Mythos on our website now. Some good prices on it as well. It's a really good mini skirmish game. You can get into it sub 50 quid, and you've got a rule set, and you've got a full crew sort of thing. So we've been Path of Crows on. It is available as Foxy. Wow, Foxy's getting good at this. It is Path of Chronozone faction. So at the moment we have 6 in stock. We do have the brand new Brotherhood of Belial, whatever it is, starter set that came out about a week ago. And we have the Silver Venators faction, which are due out at the end of this month. They're up for pre-order. There's a few of them up there left. I say working out 30, 40, £47 will get you a complete starter. Everything you need to go. And that's all I've bought. I've bought a Gubbins box and a starter set, and that gives you everything. Thank you for the links, Foxy. And we've got... There it is. We have... It's gone up there. There is 40 seconds left if people want to enter. This one is subscriber only, so you've got to be subscribed to the channel, which is $5 a month, to be able to enter this one. But the one in 10 minutes, the next one, is free to everyone. You just get different levels depending on where you're at. Or use the Twitch Prime free sub. I always forget that, Kay. And that is it. So, there is 10 people and 80 tickets. So I will put these away before I fall in love with them and use them myself, and no one gets them over. So, all of you lovely subscribers, as I said, there it is. 10 of you's in there, and yeah, 80 tickets. A lot of you went in full on it. So the winner, as I say, before we pick the winner, haha, suspense, these will all be posted out on Friday, because obviously I've started to pick up that we're sending stuff to two or three times in quick succession to Ulfric. To people, sorry. So the winner is, thank you for the drum roll, it's Dead Stee. How many times have you said, I never win anything on this thing? Well done, mate. Yeah, so I was actually going to say there is no point you entering this one, Steve, because it's all painting material. So yeah, well done, mate. I'll give you them on Sunday when you come over. So as I say, there's a couple of looking at the wrong thing. There is 2 of the paint pot holders. A nice fancy set of brushes. And the thinners. You'll really appreciate that. I know it works well. I've convinced quite a few people to pick up on that. But reminders on Sunday when you're over, mate. We will get that sorted for you. So I'm going to do, hopefully, some of that. Hopefully it's dried up. I'll complete that one. Oh my god. I saw that on the giveaway screen, Mr. Steve. Right. So, our usual Wednesday night giveaway. Back to some sort of normality. There is 3 of these packs to give away tonight. We have 2 quick build cards. It's like a mixer for Peyton. You wouldn't, yeah. There was a 1 in, or I think it was a 10% chance, around about a 10% chance for people that win that one. 1 in 10. Skull Squadron Pilot and Iden Verso in the quick builds. Then there is a set of the upgrade cards, configuration card for the Aether Sprite from Fully Modded Lighting. And then a Stormtrooper and a Scout from the... Oh, it does have a one of those terrorists on the other side. But as I say, we have 3 of them to give away today. So that's the 3. And it's all flaring everything. I need to sort this camera out why it's doing that. If you win one of those 3 and you're a subscriber, I'll give you one of Kay's Obi-Wan cards in the metals. The Obi-Wan on both sides. And then obviously they go very nicely with the other fully modded lighting cards. And then, if you've donated tonight, I think we've had 4 donations. So if you're one of tonight's donators by the end of the countdown, you get the choice of ZZ or Midnight. So that is, if you win and you have donated tonight, usual thing, minimum of a £5. One of them is yours. You choose if you win. So it's like anyone can win them. If you're a subscriber or you donated, there's a little bonus there for you as well on top. Yeah, but it's still nice to have it. Nope, no bacon sandwiches. So it's a 30-minute. It's not. It's a 20-minute because of the heat. Yeah, 20 minutes. Usual Thursday giveaway. Tickets are 100. They're a little bit more expensive on this one. Maximum 10 tickets as per usual. And the subscribers all get 1 extra ticket. So, next time you're here, I'll make you a bacon sandwich. If we've got any bacon, I haven't eaten it all. Save that. And the Wednesday night giveaway is now live for 20 minutes, starting... Boom, 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 boom. Wow, 38 tickets already. It's only been going 10 seconds. Right, let's get this back from in front of the fan and have a look what it's doing. It's drying where I need to do my rusting bits so I can show you the rusting effects. So that's still wet, so I'm not going to be able to dry brush and get some of the bits down on that. But where you've got all of this mud and the rust, we have riser. Do I do the silvering first? In fact, I will. So I'm going to use a large dry brush by DW, and I'm going to use Nikon Compound. It is still wet, but it is it is drying as we talk. But the bits that I'm going to do have dried, so I've got quite a bit of dry brush on. I'm just gonna rub a lot of it off. It's just on a piece of blue roll tissue stuff. So what I'm then going to do is, where you've got this, if you just gently rub over it, you're going to pick up some silvering. The bits of grit that's in it, as you can see, it's picking it up. Obviously, where the silver is, you suddenly, and when we put the rust over it, you suddenly get a lot of good rust effects coming through. And again, once all this is done and down, I'll probably do some more washes through the airbrush. I like Reichland over the rust. It just gives it the rusty red, bit more of a feel, bit more richness. There we go. Get the edges. So, I don't know, some of this is dry. I think it's only the recesses. So what I'm going to do is, the bits like this, for real quick effect, I say it's just a huge dry brush. It's probably a tank brush. But what it's actually doing, it's not removing it, it's just reapplying the silver to the edges and to the lips of it. And it just gives us the effect that it's messy in the middle. Nice one. As I say, there's no massive skill in it, it's just perseverance and sitting and getting all the bits that you want to, like, get the edges and worn bits, and which is where you want it. So yeah, that's it building up. I really do want to put a dry brush around that once it's done, but if I do it now, it is only going to smear the wash around. So, oh, I forgot that one. This one, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do it a little bit gentler. I'll move that out the way. Let's have a bit of a closer look, so you can actually see. So I'm going to use one of our finer dry brushes for it. And as you see, just picking up the edges, and maybe it's a bit too much. So right round the edge, just a quick blitz with the silver, because I need the rust to. The rust's an orange. Basically, it's an orange. It's an orange-based paint, so it's going to. It is actually dry on this a lot better. So I'll probably do the razor straight away. So. You see, if you get the corners with the metal, you get like a nice edge on it all, as if it's worn, the paint's worn through. I said I didn't want the paint to be super thick, hence why we went for the washed out, so the silver actually came through. Redoing it with the dry brush afterwards also brings that out. It is still tacky, and you can feel the brush catching. So, what do you think, Fox? Snowy? Fingers have got grit on them. Right, so as we've done with the Necron compound, I'm going to stick some Riser rust on. So you can actually stipple some of it on as well, but the bits that you've done in the silver are going to show up quite. There you go. So the rust starts to come through, and if you're only doing it on the bottom bits and the metal bits that you've basically set to be rusty, maybe some sort of heat exchanger so it rusts up, moisture evaporator, anything like that where you've got the chances of rust build up. It's a simple, it really is a simple technique to use. As I say, I use it on tanks, I use it on you could probably use it on droids. Have some rusty droids. But you can see as you're doing that, if you look closely, you can see all the ripples from the bits in the typhus corrosion. So, get that, and there you go. So we have the rust done, the other bits and pieces done. That's bits drying now. 7 minutes left on the giveaway. So how do I do windows in space? do them as like we did the other ones with a... Do we go with just blue? And give the same effects that we did with the car windows and the... Yeah, I'm just thinking that if it is open and they do have glass, what would it look? It would look grey, I think. Touchy eye. Or, as you said, shuttered. So if I went for shuttered, we go for jet exhaust. Let's have a look like what one would look like with shutters on. So again, another great paint that we stock is the metal colour acrylics by Vallejo, the airbrush colours. They're designed to go through airbrush. Brush works fine. Googling space glass shit. Yeah. Yeah. So if I can get it just to be a different colour to the other bits, your shutter idea might work if I had the right glasses on. So it's as I say, it's quite a wet paint, so it spreads and goes into the edges really nicely. So yeah, it's not as noticeable, but yeah, there you go. It is two-toned. It looks quite good. I think I'll go with that, as you said, Tomo. If it is glass, it would probably also be a dark grey colour. No, you've got 4 minutes left. Which one? Doom Fairies. Nope, you in this one as well. So the normal card one, you're in, and it still hasn't been drawn. Just a bit. So again, with it being scenery, I don't want to go super detailed, because if people start looking at the scenery more than people's models, then Yeah. It is. It's also escaping. It is staying sticky in places. Humidity is killing the paint. Told you it would snow. So these paintbrushes that I'm using now, they're not in the same region as the Kalinsky, words like the Da Vinci's or the Broken Toads, but just for a basically unbranded Kalinsky Sable, they're a cracking brush. For, I think it's £35 for the full set of 8, and I've been using them quite a while. Again, we stock them. They do what they do. They are pretty good. So, with an itchy ear, we have 50 seconds left. And that's what we have. What I'm going to do, I don't know if this is going to be a big mistake, but I don't think that I don't think that's going to dry too cleverly, so I'm going to quickly give it a blast with the sealer. Just so that's drying quick because that's not thingy based. I just need to dry already. So I'll go back to the big one. See all that was medium painting. Has something moved? Did I move all of this? I think I moved all of that. Sorry. So that's a scenery piece that we've done in a little while. As I said, I've given it a quick coating in the interim. Good smell. I'll put that down there near the fan. This one still needs a bit more. I'll probably get some oil streaks and oil rust. Thinking a brush wash as well in the Agrax, because what I have noticed is that's the raffle over. All of these areas here could do with just a little bit of the definition, so it's not so, but that's still, it's the weather, so it's still a bit damp on the top. So I'll put that to there and try and get it dry while I'm doing the giveaway. So let's have a look. There. So a bit of blue. We have Midnight, we have ZZ's. They're going to cause the camera all kinds of trouble. We have the ones for the donators. We have the ones for the subscribers. That's not going to work. I didn't think it would. And this one, which you can't see. So, the prizes for everyone. The prizes that get added for people who have subscribed to us, which Foxy will be on ball with. And if you've donated tonight, as of now, you've got the 4 of yous all have access to ZZ and Midnight if you win. So, who would like to see the winners? We had 12 people enter and a total of 67 tickets, ranging from 1 ticket all the way up to the maximum of 11. Yeah, that our sales stream was a bit off the wall, to say the least. We had a lot of we had a bit of a epiphany that we may have not put any prizes in worth less than the £5 that people were paying, and most of them were well over the £5, £10, £15 each. So it was good fun. I enjoyed it. It got us some advertising, and it nuked the promo stock. Yeah, there was a huge dent in the promos. So, but we're going to do them. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Even the bad prize, which was a D&D Attack Wing promo, it turned out that I gave everyone that won that. Yes, Kinga, we're going to do it at the end of the month because one, people's pockets couldn't handle it more than once a month, by the looks of it, and I got the flag. And 2, my promo stock will dry up rapid. There was 580 promos given out. Yeah, that's pretty dent in our promo stock, but I'll work at getting more. Maybe it's not just it was mainly X-Wing, so, and that's what my background's from. X-Wing. I know most of my stuff comes from X-Wing, so we did think of doing a bigger one, the prize wall, that basically had games in it, but it would be a premium one. We would do the normal one, then we would do an uber premium one, and then you would see basically games and stuff behind the cards instead of just a yeah, the postage could be horrific on it, Egan. Especially to the problem is the American postage at the moment. It's absolutely ruining us. Not the stuff we've been sending you, but big games and stuff like that. Someone bought a second-hand Lord of the Rings card game off us, and they paid £24 for the actual game. And £15 postage. When we went to take it to get posted, it turned out to be £48 postage. And we sent it, we took the hit on it, but we can't keep doing stuff where we're sending stuff abroad for that. So the first winner of 3 this evening is Podpeas. Podpeas. Oh, well done, Dan. I've still got one here for you. For some reason, I've got Paul's name on it, and a nice shiny. Yeah, I'm sure he did. I think he's only just resubbed as well, which was a couple of. Sometime this week. Hello, Shenanigan. No, he's not here. He won't notice it. So, shh. No. They've got Paul's name on it, but they're for you. For some reason, you must have said on the stream, send to Paul, or Paul will pick it up, or something, and it's still here. But I know Paul's coming after he comes back, so we'll sort it then. You're getting his post. Yeah, you've not been around for his post either, though. So the second winner is I hate it when you prove yourself right, old frick. Well done, Ulfric. What you like. If you win on this one... and... the final winner is... oh my god. Yeah. I don't even need to know. I don't even need to ask which one he wants. So yes, Steve donated tonight. He doesn't play Ponzi Resistance or anything like that, so I know for a fact he will be wanting Midnight. Or ZZ. I think it's up to you. I'll put Midnight in, but so a drought of 4 months, Mr. Steve, and then you suddenly win 2 in one night. So you can no longer complain. Yes, they are, Ian. We have a few to give away, so I know you timing and stuff like that, but get the youngster to come on and watch and get some. Yeah, put one on for me as well. Well, that's your 3. You've had a lotto win. You won 2 lotto. Oh no, that's 4 now. You won on 2 lotto cards and on this. So let me have a quick look, see how this is getting on. So yeah, it's still wet in that. I don't want to go dry brushing the fins and stuff. So yeah, we've done that. I think that's going to stay wet for a little bit. That is the mini structure that we've done. I think that could do with a bit of a wash on it, but basically as a mini habitat to go down on a gaming board. I think that's pretty good, and the time that it took no time to do it. So like me and Snowy were looking at it about doing some scenery for both Legion and Infinity. I think that'll be definitely some of the way to go. So that is coming up to 2 hours. It's actually past 2 hours. I don't know how it's past 2 hours because I definitely started on time. Yeah. Thank you for the sub, Ian. You're a start. It's still wet because it's very humid. When I put the wash on and the ink through the airbrush, you could tell it was holding the moisture in there. It is actually sat in front of a huge fan, so hopefully it'll dry it off by tonight. Thank you, mate. Oh, look, you've even got a nice little shiny helmet now. That sounded wrong. It was good to catch up at the weekend as well, mate. Yes, it is like sitting in a steam room. As I referenced, like last night, I feel like a puddle sitting in a puddle, and it just. So, Ian, by the way, we have a Discord channel, which is there. In the Discord channel, we have a gallery. We would love to see some of your paintwork thrown into the gallery, so we can share it. We're back on tomorrow night from 7, so if you get some stuff put up there, even if you're not on, I'd love to share some of the stuff that you've done, mate. So that goes for anyone. Anyone can post in there. Any painting that you've done, Apparently, I was told the other day that I'm allowed cat pictures as well. Yeah, mate. We do every system going. There's stuff on there now. The last one in there was from Snowy, and that is Mythos. There's 40k in there. Legion, X-Wing, Monster Apocalypse. There's an absolutely amazing painting station box done by someone. Lucky git. Then some horrible people started trying to tease me with Infinity and other stuff like that, like those horrible people. Nexu, we need Nexu. And there's even orcs going in there now, so I'll save them for tomorrow night, Egan, because it would be amazing to. Snowy's going to love them. Boo Boo Hamster on here, or Boo Boo Hamster in the chat, is probably the biggest orc player and orc fanboy. He won't eat mushrooms because of it. So anyway, thank you all for being here tonight. It was great to be here with you all as usual. Thanks for the subs, thanks for the donations, thanks for the input on the painting. That wolf's amazing, and you're all going to have to either go over to the Discord to have a look at it, or wait till next week, next Thursday, tomorrow. As I say, thanks for everything. If any of yous do have spare time, I would love yous to go and like some of our videos and our Facebook page and stuff like that. YouTube, Facebook, the usual. Much appreciated, and we'll catch you for the next one. Oh, I really do. Do you know that if you put any dragons in there, you then have to send them to me, Kinger? It's just, it's real. I really love my dragons. So it is law that Smaug has to be sent. Right, thank you everyone. There's a lot for the gallery tomorrow night, so that's looking fantastic. The more that you put in there, the better to share with all of these fine folks. Cool. Yeah, I'm wondering if I've broke something. Try this one. I hope I didn't break it, Foxy. Wasn't me. So, anyway, I'll catch everyone on Facebook or in Discord if they pop over. Stay safe, everyone, and take care. Good night.